People trying to say I'm negative and my mindsets are negative. If you call a police officer in the heat of battle, you want men brave like me. If you call a fireman, you want him to charge into a burning building. You want men with the tenets I teach. We are protectors of society.
These celebrities do have it all: fame, money, and of course, all the hate from around the world.
I hate you, but I am.
Here are 9 most hated black celebrities on the planet. Number 9, Kevin Samuels.
On a scale from 1 to 10, you can't use 7. What would you rate your looks? Fresh face out of the shower, your natural hair.
A 10.
Your face? No.
Yes. If Sweetie is a 6,
ma'am, you're not.
I think 10.
Ma'am, you're beneath that number.
I admit Kevin Samuels was loved by many, but the number of hate he received in his lifetime is just insane. Even in his absence, people still hate him.
Good morning to everyone except for anyone who is gaslighting black women about how we should feel about the death of Kevin Samuels.
The hate mostly came from women, and yet many of these same women tune into his shows in their numbers. He was called many names, such as a misogynist and a bigot from hell. To illustrate how far people would go to see the downfall of Kevin Samuels, more than 30,000 people signed a petition calling on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok to cancel him. Are you a fan of Kevin Samuels? Let us know in the comment section below. Number 8, Cardi B. If you don't know Cardi B, well, here she is.
They call me Cardi B. I run this shit like cardio.
There are people who don't necessarily hate her, but think her persona in music is.
The rest of her music is really average and bad. I've noticed that for some reason Cardi B's voice sounds really awkward on her tracks.
With her tongue sticking out every time and always having to say the dumbest things on the internet, she sure got a lot of haters.
And I want to thank my haters too, because they be downloading my stuff so they can hear it and talk crap about it, but it benefits me.
She once called other black women roaches. She goes on IG and badmouths topics and cracks cringy jokes. Now listen to this. She went on record to say one of the most disgusting and dumbest things a human being could ever say.
Hey, you wanna me? Yeah, let's go to this hotel and I drop up and I'll rob them. That's what I used to do.
And these are just a few of the countless reasons why Cardi B isn't people's favorite. Number 7, R. Kelly. R. Kelly is probably one of the greatest talents of our time.
Yeah, I agree.
With songs like I Believe I Can Fly, The Storm Is Over, and Ignition, we all jive to R. Kelly's tunes at some point in time.
Hot and fresh out the kitchen.
The R&B singer lost everything, including the love of his fans, after several tapes of him surfaced doing unspeakable things. This led to a significant moment in the Me Too movement for women and for the music industry, to the extent of the hashtag Surviving R. Kelly becoming the #1 trending topic on Twitter. The allegations R. Kelly faced were so severe, not even his closest friends and colleagues wanted anything to do with him for the fear of being dragged through the mud. Celine Dion even pulled down her duet I Am Your Angel with R. Kelly from streaming services. Number 6, Bill Cosby.
If I was ever going to be I'd like to be by Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby was once known as America's dad, but the comedian had his reputation destroyed for touching women at places he wasn't supposed to.
That's a fat ass.
In 1965, he had become the first black actor to star in a drama series, I Spy. So how did America's dad become one of the world's most hated men?
Now that is a good question.
Well, the accusations first surfaced in 2005 when Andrea Constant, a staff member at Cosby's former university, said she had been dragged and molested by the star at his home a year earlier, but the charges were declined for the lack of evidence. Not to bore you with all the details, Cosby was accused by more than 60 different women. There is no way anybody ever comes out clean after being accused by over 60 women, not to mention the Me Too squad all over social media. Number 5, Will Smith.
I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable.
Will Smith is one of the most, if not the most likable person on the planet. But that was until he decided to leave his seat on that fateful night at the Oscars. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, also known for his iconic movies like King Richard, Men in Black, and I, Robot, just in a matter of seconds became the most hated man on the planet.
Oh, wow! Wow! Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Will's ratings instantly plummeted after the incident. Many of his upcoming projects were cancelled, with many celebrities across the world showing their disgust for his behavior.
You know, you do not have the right to walk up on stage and smack somebody in the face because they said words.
But then praising Chris for showing professionalism and maturity.
I applaud Chris Rock for recovering, keeping the show moving. I'll say this, Will Smith can't take a joke. Chris Rock can take a punch.
Number 4. Lil Nas. Well, some people do like Lil Nas for his absurdity. Weirdest of course, but for his music and personality, not so much. Lil Nas is a male, bisexual, African-American country rapper. Many music fans around the world lost it when Lil Nas released a new single titled Montero. Believe it or not, the music video features Lil Nas pole dancing from heaven to hell. As if that wasn't enough, he then proceeds to give Satan a lap dance before stealing his mantle. When a Twitter user compared the nastiness of the song to Old Town Road, he said while his breakout hit was beloved by kids, it was not written for kids. This sparked a huge uproar from parents who just realized their kids have been listening and singing an adult music all this while. Number 3. Jaden Smith. People make fun of Jaden Smith because he's just so easy to mock. You can't help wondering what's wrong with the guy because the way he acts is so absurd.
What was I supposed to do?
Somehow, he's also succeeded in generating a deep-rooted disdain for himself among his followers and colleagues.
Dude, like, oh my god, like, can we talk about like the political and economic state of the world right now?
Jaden has been mocked for being a terrible actor who only appears in films because of the love people have for his father, Will Smith.
You're wrong! I'm not a coward!
He's been dubbed a brat, a spoiled no talent and a disrespectful possessor of fame. None of this even comes close to his rather egotistical post on social media. He once declared that he was the destiny of the film industry and claimed that he and his sister produce music because the world is practically devoid of good music. Number 2. Ahmed Best. We all love the Star Wars franchise, but for a character like Jar Jar Binks, not so much. Jar Jar was created by George Lucas to appeal to the younger viewers getting into Star Wars for the first time, but the hate Jar Jar Binks generated somehow just got linked to the actor who played it.
The reason why I almost ended my life on the Brooklyn Bridge was because 20 years ago, I played Jar Jar Binks in Star Wars. I faced a media backlash that really made me feel like my life was over.
Many critics and viewers found Jar Jar Binks to be racist, pointing out similarities between his look, accent and name, similar to that of Jamaica. Ahmed rejected the allegation, saying that Jar Jar has nothing to do with the Caribbean. Number 1. Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is by far the most hated celebrity on the internet right now, and is on the surprise. The former kickboxer and chess player is on the lips of everyone.
Tell you what happens if you go to Russia and you find a hot, beautiful woman with a big mafia boss. Do you think that dude is loyal to her? No, of course not. No, so do you know what he says? I take care of her. She drives a Bentley. She has my children. I know she's looked after. She doesn't hassle me if I go play games with stupid come back to her. And she's like, okay, cool. Well, he takes care of me. It's done. That's how it's done in 99% of the world besides the USA. If you think you're going to find a man with options who's going to genuinely never ever consider those options ever, then he's just a low value dude. That's the reality of the game. The reality of the game is if the guy has choices, he's going to consider those choices. I know it's unfortunate.
Andrew Tate
right?
appeared on Big Brother in 2016, but was shortly evicted after a video surfaced of him putting his hands on a woman. The woman in the video allegedly claimed it was a fair game, but Tate was still removed from the show. He went on to make a lot of money for himself and also a name by selling online courses on how to make money and how not to be a simp. The hate Andrew Tate gets mostly comes from women who claim his utterances are misogynistic.
Right? So I won't date a girl who's older than 25. And that's not even about... Bro, I won't. Bro, I'm 35 and I got more millions than my age. I'm playing games, right? So I get to choose what I fucking want.
Many people are pushing for videos of Andrew Tate to be removed from social media. Several posts, such as this one, are now circulating in the hope of getting him cancelled. Do you actually like any of these people? Let us know in the comment section below. Do share with a friend on Facebook, WhatsApp and Twitter. As usual, I'm your host Murphy, and I'll catch you in the next video. Stay safe. Peace.